Hello and welcome to another edition of Debatable here on GodIsAGeek.com. My name is Colm and this week I want to look at something that's like me. Because in the title, I said it was fucking cool, you see. High opinion of myself, I do. You're planning on going out this weekend and listen, you deserve it. You've had a hell of a week. It's just you and your group of best friends out on the town having the bants and the lols. You'll be talking about this for years to come. Then Jerry asks if he can bring his friend Bill. His friend Bill that no one else in the group knows and doesn't want to know. You're incensed. And you know you're not the only one in the group that's incensed because Mary set up a WhatsApp group without Jerry in it so you could all bitch about this development. Regardless, this isn't going to stop you from having the night of your life. So you turn up to the pub at about 7:30, 8, you have a couple of drinks, and you go out for a fag, you know, as you do. On your way back from the smoking room, you see that Jerry has arrived, and with him, a very intriguing looking person. You're drawn to them. They have this sort of hypnotic aura. They have very strong cheekbones and a beautiful smile. They have the dress sense of someone who should be on the cover of magazines and the top knot of a YouTube star. The top, you got it, I don't have to repeat it surely. They're different, they're refreshing, they're something you weren't sure you wanted, but you now know you need. They're fucking cool. During a 7-day game jam in 2013, a group of Polish people were inspired to create a similar prototype to the game Time for Cat. A game in which, as a cat, you must cross a busy road in order to collect food. However, in this game, time would only move when the cat moved. The product of this 7-day game jam became the fastest title to go through Valve's Steam greenlight process at the time, after a successful run as a web game, and then went on to raise the team over $230,000 via Kickstarter. At time of recording this, Superhot was only released a couple of days ago, and according to Steam Spy, has sold somewhere in the region of 35,000 copies. Xbox One stats, a little bit harder to come by. This first-person shooter takes a genre where speed is king and things are only getting faster due to the popularity of more future-focused titles with fucking jetpacks, double jumps and wall running, and gives us something fresh. In Superhot, every scenario you find yourself in has a number of solutions, and it's up to you to discover where to place your bullet to ensure that the oncoming enemy will get hit once you move. Some may say there's a certain element of problem solving with all first-person shooters, but really, Superhot takes that idea and turns it all the way up to 11. But the real reason Superhot has proven to be quite popular is because it's fucking cool. Uncharted 4 is out later this year, and I am sure it'll be great. Regardless of the series' its flaws, I am a Nathan Drake fan. I'm a fan of the bombast and the quick one-liners. It's a good blockbuster romp, isn't it? But it is the fourth entry into the saga, so I don't expect Naughty Dog to reinvent the wheel. Gears of War, Mass Effect, Deus Ex, all series is that I love, and I'm hoping for terrific sequels this year, but none of those are going to have me mouth agape at some incredibly fresh mechanic or some sort of subversion, I am sure. Earlier this year, a title came out of nowhere called Pony Island. There was a bit of buzz for a day or two when reviews started to come in, but essentially the fanfare died and I haven't seen anyone mention anything about it since. I expect that come year's end, very few will have it in their considerations because it'll be a faded memory, overcrowded by thoughts of spunking over big AAA releases. I adored Pony Island. I was smitten with the Stanley Parable and I fell in love with Device 6. When a developer takes a risk and plays with this medium, they deserve a nod. And listen, it doesn't always pan out. Fez's world-twirling mechanic is ingenious, but the game is a bucket of shit. There are things that video games can do that film or TV can't, and I wish developers would play with that a little bit more. Play with our expectations and mess with our heads and try and veer away from creating film the fucking computer game. Superhot's genre-defying gameplay doesn't mean it gets a free pass though, and there are a few elements of the overall package that I might tend to cull or at least tweak but not many. It plays brilliantly. Its minimalist, clean look is a joy. And you and I and everyone else will be hearing Colm say Superhot in a deep American voice for a while to come. If you want to see video games grow, I compel you to support creativity. The interactive movies get a bit tiresome sometimes, so when a Superhot comes along, it's a breath of fresh air. Just like Bill on your night out, I suppose. Be like Bill. Yes, I got it in. Fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Yes. And that just about does it for this edition of Debatable. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again in 2 weeks' time talking about something else. I always do this kind of diatribe. What are we going to talk about? Who knows? I don't know. Something. Forget it. It'll be game related anyway. But if you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoy all of the videos on God is Geek's YouTube channel, I implore you to give us a couple of bucks via Patreon, patreon.com/GodIsAGeek. $5, right? Get you an extended podcast, get you early videos. It's not a bad deal at all. But look, again, on this particular video with regards to Superhot and creativity and coolness, if you disagreed with anything I said on this particular video, or any past videos, or future videos, look, it's my opinion and my opinion alone, okay? And as always, dear friends, it's debatable. Should have backed the God is a Geek Patreon